Now, today we'll be talking about what is Tempol medicine. The Tempol is a drug which is one of the very good medicine that can be very good hope for those patients who have COVID-19 illness. Basically, this medicine, it acts through the RNA replicase. Now, RNA, what is RNA replicase? When one virus of COVID-19 enters a cell, it needs to multiply itself. So to make multiple copies of the single virus, to make one of two, then three, then four, and then six and eight, it needs its basic RNA. RNA is the blueprint. RNA is the software of the virus that has to be printed in multiple copies. So if you want to make multiple copies of this virus, you need to do multiple copies of RNA. So if you want to do multiple copies of this RNA, because this is an RNA virus, basically like we have DNA, this virus has RNA. So this, to make multiple RNAs, you need RNA replicase enzyme. This is an enzyme, and this enzyme has iron and sulfur moieties or clusters in this enzyme strain. If this is an enzyme, it has multiple iron and sulfur, iron and sulfur, iron and sulfur clusters. So these iron and sulfur clusters are damaged by this Tempol. So once this damages, this enzyme cannot function optimally. Once this cannot function, RNA and RNA from RNA cannot be made. If RNA from RNA cannot be made, automatically the virus cannot be replicated. So you cannot make thousands, crores of copies from the same virus. It means automatically the virus load will come down, the lung damage will come down, the recovery will come down, the oxygen requirement will not be there, so patients will not suffer, patient will not have to be hospitalized. The dosage of this medicine is 800 milligram in the morning and 800 milligram at the night, and usually now it is in the phase 3 and it will be given for almost 21 days to see the effect of this. Apart from this, it has some beautiful properties. It has anti-inflammatory property. Anti-inflammatory means once you get flood, in flood what do we see? Everywhere you see water and all type of chemicals, trees, bicycles and everything. So this chemical, but actually rain doesn't kill you, this flood kills you. The same way when corona infects your lungs significantly, it causes flood of so many chemicals. So these chemicals simply damage your lungs, heart, brain, everything. So this has anti-inflammatory property. So this will reduce this flood type of dirty things or chemicals. It also has antioxidant property. Antioxidant means whenever we have so much of damage inside going, this oxygen which we breathe gets very unstable, and this unstable oxygen damages everything that comes into the way. So it damages lungs, it damages bronchi, it damages our nose, heart, everything. So a Tempol has again an anti-inflammatory property, antioxidant property. It will reduce the production of such unstable oxygen. And the third thing is it has platelet property. Basically, these platelets are the cells which basically cause clotting in the vessels. So you must have heard of so many patients dying of heart attacks, strokes because of the thrombosis. So this has antiplatelet property. So in simply, it will prevent the formation of thrombosis. So it will prevent the heart attacks and stroke. So Tempol is going to be a very good medicine, but the studies in humans is significantly lesser. This is in the phase 3 style, and very soon we'll be coming to know how really this Tempol is effective and it can save the humanity. Thank you.